Sounds like the 4th of July.
There's a chucker up here running on the ground. He's on one. They can't. Get it, Gracie.
I don't feel like I'm in the line of fire. Everybody's looking at me.
Bird. Be ready, because they're in the other field.
Good girl, Gracie. Bring it back.
Next group is 4 groups.
Pheasant that's in the woods.
It's running right over there. That pheasant went in his woods? He came over here, yeah. Bird!
We got him.
Up.
Get the kids up here. No, I don't hold the gun really close to my shoulder when the bird's down. Grace, come on, Grace.
Come on, Grace.
Good girl, Grace. Go. There you go. Fucking son just made me deaf. He's on one. Got it. He's on one too.
Where'd the other one go down?
Clean the wing off.
Alright guys, well I definitely owe you an apology. I know I haven't posted shit in a while, and I actually took the day off on this beautiful sunshiny day, right, to film for you guys a pheasant catch, clean, and cook. And that's what you're going to see. You saw the pheasant being caught, and you're about to see the pheasant being cleaned. But my problem is I filmed the whole fucking introduction for you guys, and I was using my watch to make sure I'm in frame, and apparently I filmed the whole thing in slow-mo. So this is my introduction to you guys of the cleaning and cooking part. So what you're about to see here is a pheasant being cleaned and cooked. Please enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I'm sorry I haven't posted shit in a while. The weather's been ridiculous and I work all the time when it snows. So bear with me. Enjoy the video. Please give me a thumbs up because I videotaped a whole introduction and it's in slow-mo. And by the way, I'm going to put in a little part of that, of my introduction in slow-mo. So check it out. Alright, so on this pheasant, we're going to just basically skin it out. We're going to take the drumstick and thigh and the breast, and that's what we're going to work with. The rest of it, we're going to end up plucking and possibly make like a stock or a soup or something like that. So what I do here is just find some way to just get up into the breast a little bit. Just remove some of this feather so you can see what you're working with. Take your knife and just put it right underneath that skin. Once you get underneath that skin, kind of just put your finger in there, loosen it away, and you can actually just rip it apart, just like that. So there you have your breast right there. And what you do is basically just fillet it off, just like you would do on a fish from the backbone. You just feel the breastbone, and you literally just fillet it right off. Keep your knife as close as possible to the breastbone. Just keep working it down. Don't be afraid to, just get your hands in there, and getting this drumstick and thigh out is pretty simple. It kind of reminds me of like how you would skin a rabbit or a squirrel. You literally just pull back on the skin. Once you get to this joint, you kind of just snap it off. Keep pulling. Take your knife, cut the joint off. This is something you could just pluck away once you get it off. Now when it comes to the thigh, you just want to work your knife around the hip bone. Put your knife up in there from both sides. And sometimes you can actually just pop it right out and just cut away the connective tissue. There you have a drumstick and thigh. It needs a little bit of cleaning up, but we'll do that inside. Now we'll get back to this breast, being that the thigh is no longer in your way of the breast. You literally just want to run your knife right underneath the breast meat. Boom. And there you have a pheasant titty. Just got to get cleaned up a little bit. And I will repeat the same process on the other side, and then I will see you guys in the kitchen. Drumstick thigh and a pheasant titty. Alright, well, here we have the pheasant meat all cleaned up. No feathers or anything like that. And basically all we're going to do is just put it in a bowl here. And what I want to do is leave it overnight covered with some sugar, about a tablespoon of sugar, about a tablespoon of salt, and believe it or not, Italian dressing, it gets it done. You leave it basically covered in Italian dressing overnight for about 24 hours. Put this in the fridge and we'll see it tomorrow. Before you put it in the fridge, you just want to shake it up a little bit to get everything covered with that marinade. Then you put it in the fridge and we will see this tomorrow. Okay, we're back. So basically all I did was rinse off the brine that I had the pheasant sitting in, and I ended up jointing it out from drumstick to thigh, and then I took the breast and I split it into like fingers, so kind of like chicken fingers but pheasant fingers. Rinsed it out, cleaned it off, dried it off, and now I'm going to season it. Regular house seasoning, you could just season it to taste, whatever you want to put on there. Don't be shy. And I just want to try this out. Sprinkle some Tabasco. Sprinkle some Tabasco all over this. And I'm going to mix that up. I'm working with one hand because I do not have a cameraman. So, I'm going to mix this up and get back to you. Alright, so we got the meat all seasoned up. Now from here, it's going to go straight into some seasoned flour. Toss it around a little bit. And the flour is basically just going to help the egg wash, which is also seasoned, hold on to it. And then from there, from the egg wash, it's going straight into some breadcrumbs. Get coated up nice all around. And then onto the rack. So I'm going to repeat that process with the rest of this, and I'll get right back with you. So there we have the pheasant meat all coated up, battered up, seasoned up, ready to go into the air fryer. I'm not putting it into grease today, so I'm preheating the air fryer for 18 minutes and 400 degrees. Once it's all hot and ready, we're gonna pop the pheasant meat in there. All right, so the air fryer is ready to go. We are just gonna slide this in there and set it and forget it. All right, they are done. I'm gonna give them a chance to cool down. I'm gonna plate them up, and I'm gonna call a taste tester just so that way you guys don't say, oh, of course you cooked it, you said it'll taste good. I'm gonna get somebody who probably never even ate pheasant before to try this out. Bear with me, I'll be right back. All right, well, I couldn't find anyone else, so here's my sister. My sister's about to try the pheasant.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's steam hot.
I'll put some Tabasco on it so it might be spicy.
You can smell it. It smells good. Soft.
It's soft?
Mm-hmm.
For a wild bird?
Yeah. It's a little dry though. Is this like the
Well,
breast part?
it's the breast, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of pork.
Pork?
Like the texture of pork chop.
Ah, that's weird.
It's good though.
What would you rate it at? 1 out of 10?
Like an 8.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. All right. Well, there you have it. So, there you have it. Catch, clean, and cook pheasant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Believe it or not, I had like 3 hours of footage when we went pheasant hunting, and majority of it got destroyed because it rained and the rain fell on the lens, so everything was blurry. I didn't want to bore you guys with blurry footage, but please take a minute to stop what you're doing, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more content coming soon. I promise to you I will try to stay on top of it and bring back some more footage. And one more thing I wanted to let you guys know was while I was on my break of not making videos, I actually had the opportunity of doing a podcast with Mike Nitrate over at Boondocks Hunting. The link will be in the description. Go check out the podcast and show those guys some love. Awesome team of guys, great people. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. I will have another episode coming in pretty soon, and see you guys on the next adventure.